Hello and welcome to this educational video where we will explore the proper use of SI units and prefixes when dealing with physical quantities and scientific measurements. As we know, in science, we often encounter very large or very small quantities. Writing or reading these values can be cumbersome if written in their entirety. This is where prefixes come into play. Prefixes help to simplify and standardize these values, making it easier to express them in a manageable form. For example, we can use specific prefixes to represent multiples or submultiples of SI units. Let's take a look at some common prefixes used for both large and small quantities. Multiples. 10 to the power of 18 is represented by the prefix exa, symbol E. Minus 10 to the power of 15 is represented by the prefix peta, symbol P. 10 to the power of 12 is tera, symbol T, and 10 to the power of 9 is giga, symbol giga. Moving down to smaller units, 10 to the power of 9-6 is represented by the prefix micro, symbol mim. 10 to the power of 9-9 is nano, symbol N. 10 to the power of 9-12 is pico, symbol P. And minus 10 to the power of 9-18 is atto, symbol A. These prefixes are very useful when we need to express measurements like distance, time, or mass in a way that is easier to work with. For instance, instead of writing out 1 billion meters, we simply write it as 1 gigameter, or 1 gm. Next, let's discuss some important rules when writing SI units properly. 1. Position of the unit. When writing the value of a physical quantity, the unit should always be placed on the right side of the value and written close to it. For example, we write 10 meters as 10 mi. 2. No plurals. Even if the quantity is greater than 1, you should not add an s to make the unit plural. For instance, we write 5 kilograms as 5 kilograms, not 5 kilograms. 3. Product of base units. When writing compound units like speed or acceleration as the product of base units, there should be a single space between the units. For example, 10 meters per second is written as 10. 4. Using prefixes with SI units. When expressing a value with a prefix, the symbol is written directly in front of the SI unit with no space in between. For example, a millisecond is written as ms, not ms. 5. Temperature in Kelvin. When writing temperature in the Kelvin scale, there's no need to add a small degree symbol, degrees. For example, we write 33K, not 33K. By adhering to these rules, we ensure that the measurements we communicate are clear, accurate, and consistent with international standards. To summarize, SI prefixes help simplify very large or small measurements. Follow the rules for writing SI units. Keep the unit close to the value, avoid plurals, and make sure to write compound units with a single space between them. Understanding these basics of SI units and prefixes is essential for anyone working in science, engineering, or technology, as it helps in maintaining clarity and uniformity in data and research. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content.